Thank you, Monkbox. We're so glad to have you back. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
And we got Brandykatz off to the side.
Hello.
Yes, we do agree to have online features turned on. Yes, it asks you every time you launch the game.
Just the Kirby game or all games?
This particular game, yes.
Okay.
It likely has so much online content.
It'll be interesting to see. And by the way, it offers two different difficulty modes. One of our viewers was concerned it might be too easy a game. Well, there's an easy mode, Spring Breeze mode. But we're going to play on Wild mode, the regular mode, which apparently allows you to earn more star coins. Am I fuzzy? What is... Oh, Batosi, did I lose focus? I'm in focus now. The 4K, the Elgato software is very buggy. After left to run on its own, it will always die within a day, and it had died. And then you have to Control-Alt-Delete it. You can't just close it when it does that. Interesting. Yeah, you'd probably stop being able to hear it when I killed it. That's better.
Perfect Zero says it's quiet and
We got a guy here named I'm an Idiot.
Yeah, did he say anything?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm an idiot, just I'm a idiot.
And hey, I agree with that. I agree with that GoFundMe.
You agree that he's an idiot?
No!
That's
He
not
says,
nice.
look, time to start a GoFundMe.
Oh, gotcha. I had a GoFundMe for a little while after we lost a bunch of our electronics in a power storm, and that drove one of Tyler's acquaintances literally insane, didn't it, Tyler?
Yeah.
Yes. We saw him earlier today on Horror Stream.
Yeah, we hope you like the stream.
It was cool.
For everybody who's new to the stream, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always have cool prizes to give out. Quite often we give out copies of the game we're streaming, but not tonight. Vlad, we're glad you made it. Vlad, who has been on Twitter, you know, it could be more of a two-way interaction, Vlad, but I did see that he has a really nice Masters of the Universe toy collection, Tyler.
Cool.
Yeah, they're newer ones. It's not the original models. They seem to be, I don't know if it's the like 2004 series or an even newer series of toys than that. It's probably a newer series.
Got Webnoid.
Hey, Webnoid, we're glad you made it, dude. It's always great to have another European viewer here with us, especially friends like you. Revelation. Oh, they're Revelation toys. Did you like the show Revelation? Because I thought it was not very good.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, the Kevin Smith
Smith
one.
Killed a bunch of people, or they wrote out a bunch of people or something.
Yeah, they killed He-Man in the first 6 episodes. They killed He-Man twice. Like, I don't understand it. It's the Masters of the Universe show for people who don't like He-Man, I guess. Like, if you thought He-Man always needed to get his just desserts, that's the show for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not for me. Like, I haven't even been inspired to watch the second half of the series, because the first half, you know, it had interesting things about it, but not good as a He-Man show.
As long as it has Orko.
Orko's in it, but only for a little while. Because
Orko should be the main character.
Yeah, that'd be nice. No, they made Tilo the main character, and that did drive... Yes. That drove the misogynist crazy, of course. Mm-hmm. And it's not that I minded it following her for a while, but like I said, I mean, and I didn't even necessarily mind them killing He-Man once, but killing him twice, that's just BS. Okay, let's see. And heck, in the second half, they probably kill him again for all I know. I would assume so, based on the pattern.
You gave me a controller.
Yeah, try pushing buttons. Does it let you join in yet?
Let me screw you up.
Thank you for that. No time for games. We're glad you made it, dude. Mongbox, you really here, or did you just subscribe?
Oh, she's really here.
Well, she hasn't said anything yet. I can't what, Lyle?
Pet.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to touch the flowers.
You can't whistle Yankee Doodle.
You need to reach World Map to get co-op mode.
Thank you. Yeah, I need to write an article about that for Co-Optimus, because that would get some hits and be easy. 5 minutes away, he says. Okay. You'll notice this is a fully 3D Kirby. No, I didn't play beforehand. I had wanted to, but then I got real sleepy and took a nap instead.
No, how about Icky? Did he play it?
He must have read about it.
Huh.
Icky doesn't have anything but an Xbox and a PC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and a Vita.
Maybe he played it on the Vita.
So, this game is really cool. You know what's also cool? 60 frames per second, but we don't get that in this one. Oh, well. Okay. Look at that, I got Zelda powers. That's one of the cool things about Kirby.
Link powers, not Zelda.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm being Zelda, not like Tyler. Come on now. Don't you know Zelda? Get it. Yeah, Jono, it is a lot like that. You know, I still really want them to release a successor system, but it's probably a little ways off because Nintendo has repeatedly passed up on opportunities to release a more powerful version. And like, yeah, they're still making good games for it, I know, but wouldn't it be nice if these same good games could run a little bit better? Yes, it would be.
You're just a snobby elitist who has to have every single frame and every single pixel perfect.
I mean, I'm a bit of an elitist, you know, Tyler. Like, if they make a nicer version of the hardware, I will always buy it. Like, I want to have the nicest possible experience. But still.
And sometimes they'll even buy it for me.
Yes, that's true.
When I am perfectly fine with the old one.
But it's not that I can't enjoy the Switch. I do enjoy it, you know. Just, you know. I was playing on a Steam Deck earlier, and that runs games pretty dang smoothly.
Yeah, but it can't run Kirby at 60 frames per second.
No.
If it had Kirby available, it could. Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't blame you for waiting, Horror Acolyte. I mean, that LED model, OLED model, is certainly the one to get if you were going to get one now. It's not like you ever get real deals on the hardware unless you find one at a pawn shop or something. Poor Mongbox. Her spring break is coming to an end. Different week than ours. 2 weeks later, huh? Or is it only 1 week later?
It says it's this upcoming week.
Wait.
So she's about to start hers.
Oh, is the upcoming week. So hers is 2 weeks later. So yeah, that's not poor Mongbox. It's lucky Mongbox.
Yeah.
Although, man, they sure make them wait.
That is true.
The pre-rendered movie we're watching right now looks really good.
You got little fuzzy dogs. Kirby's gonna eat them.
Ah! And then he ate a car. And now I'm Kirby. Well, I mean, again, guys, the Switch... See, I'm a little less excited about the Switch now that I have a Steam Deck. Because the Steam Deck is like a way nicer version of the Switch, right? And it runs all your PC games you already own, just about. And yes, I'm a car with a Zelda hat. A pink car with a Zelda hat. This is very creative for a Kirby game. Kirby games normally have 2D gameplay. Even the last Switch one, which had 3D graphics, was still a 2D game. So it's 2.5D, you know?
Yep.
But wow, look at that. It's... Yes! Dukes of Hazzard, baby! Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Like, I mean, I really like the portability. But if I'm going to play something portable, nowadays it probably will be the Steam Deck. Hey, thank you for the follow, Yellow Lego Guy. Very nice to meet you. So, Horror Acolyte, you brought your friend iMade over, who seems like a really nice guy. iMade, what do you own? What do you play? You have an Xbox, PlayStation, or what?
PS5 is this way. Until the controller dies.
Oh, well, speaking of things dying, my Steam Deck, it had like a 50% charge, and I just didn't play it for a week because I was busy. And then it was dead when I came back to it. So if you're wondering if it holds a charge very long and not in use, no, it does not. I want to go back up there.
Maybe it was like connected to the internet, downloading updates or something.
Yeah, it could have been doing a little bit of stuff in sleep mode. Alright, let's go over this.
It's supposed to sleep.
Wow.
That's what sleep mode is for.
Yeah,
sorry.
Jono, I'm the same way as you. This is the first time I've gotten a Kirby game at launch. The last one I bought when it went on sale. You know, every now and then Nintendo will put its Switch games on sale for $40. Man, can you jump while dashing? Let's find out. Yes, you can. That's what I should have been doing. Yeah, I mean, but Steam Deck runs a lot of AAA games too. Like, not everything, but it runs a lot of stuff. So it's not only for indie stuff. I mean, you can run Elden Ring on it. So... But anything that the Switch can run, the Steam Deck's going to run better and have usually Steam achievements. So that's one of my things that I don't like about the Switch is no achievement system.
Yeah, but Steam achievements are just a tiny bit better than no achievements at all.
Yes, but every little bit helps because I just like having those extra objectives, don't you, Tyler?
Yeah, they're fun, but I don't know that I'd ever bother with them on Steam.
Well, Tyler, first you would have to learn to play games on Steam, wouldn't you?
You don't get a fancy little trophy or anything. You don't get a platinum. You don't get any of that stuff. You don't get a running gamer score.
I think Steam achievements do give you something. Like, they give you Steam cards or something if the game has them. Ooh, look at that. Cool intro. We got some pretty music playing. My sound is oddly quiet.
Congrats, Webnoy.
Way to go, Webnoy.
A new train lands. Along the way, stuff your belly.
Are they singing?
They are, lyrically. And it's got this weird fake language underneath the subtitles. Weird. Yeah.
New feed.
Maybe they were inspired by Tunic, huh?
Does Tunic have a fake?
Skies open.
I made will probably be at 1 million gamer score next week, so I made is a big achievement hunter. Is that correct? I missed whatever he said in response at first. I hope not, Lyle. It's probably written for the game. I could see that. This is a really good intro and a really cool world. I mean, what an interesting game. By the way, guys, speaking of prizes and Steam and all that, the main way that we would get extra Steam codes to give out for prizes before is Humble Bundle, but Humble Bundle has stopped giving so many codes out to the monthly subscribers. So we don't have as many Steam codes coming in. If you guys have Steam codes that you know are good and haven't redeemed, please donate them to Lyle so he can put them in the spreadsheet, because that's a big help to the stream. We want to still have Steam codes every week, but we could easily run out in a couple months if nobody donates new codes. Okay, Y to spit. Oh, and it spit me out, but I could eat it back if I wanted.
Yeah, but cars can't climb ladders.
I need
This is
power.
true. Okay, noisy Nelly.
I am, but I gotta have power.
Yes, love. You're like Tila in that message. Just a sec. She's like Tila in that Masters of the Universe Revelation show. She's got to have the power.
I do.
I made Idiot Icky-Azd, who you can see a little bit above you. He's the contest guy. But we do want to subscribe you to our newsletter, and you always can reply to the newsletter and email me. It just goes straight to my email address. So either way is good. Oh no, the things are being captured by the other things.
Things.
Are these Pokemons, Tyler?
They look like them. I think
do.
they're dogs.
Yeah, they all.
Pokedogs?
And that's a flying green dog.
Yep. Woo. Alright.
Purple dogs with beaks.
There's a clear Studio Ghibli influence from this. Like that creature right there reminds me of the little flying squirrel guy from Castle in the Sky, I think, if I'm remembering the right one. And we're in this post-apocalyptic world that is also like, no, not Castle in the Sky, I'm sorry. Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, probably. I'm in a fighting arena.
You know the combat's going to be good in a Kirby game.
Well, there is actually a Kirby fighting game. You know, it's a Smash Brothers clone with just Kirby characters. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah, and it's only $15. I've been
Does
tempted to get it.
Lolo and Lala in it?
That's a good question. I hope it does. But it would call them Lolo and La La La, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, because the Kirby games do. They add that extra syllable for some reason.
Oh.
There's dancing.
Yeah, you're right. This does seem to be a different enemy faction from a regular Kirby game.
Yeah, it does. Although there was some floating around things that kind of looked similar to the Owl enemy style.
Gotcha. What about those other guys? The Waddle Dees. They were all captured and taken away. Were Waddle Dees normally bad guys, or are they normally friendlies?
They are friendlies, I think.
They kept coming back for more. Multipass.
Oh, I saw some Kirby amiibos at GameStop. They must be re-releasing some of the amiibo for the game.
Does the game do anything special with them? Because I have 0 amiibos so far, but I do need to start buying one every now and then, right?
I have no idea if the game does anything. I would assume so if they're re-releasing them.
What? Let me see everyone. That's great. Yeah.
Are y'all speaking English?
So amiibos are little toys that some of the controllers can read, and it does things for the game. So it's like, I mean, they don't move. They're just, figures. But there's a lot of them. There's even a Dragon Quest one. So I really need to at least get that Dragon Quest one.
That's what I was thinking.
Man, I can't hit this blue guy. Look at that. I gotta kill him. How can I move on? No, I gotta stop him. Oh, I guess. It's a world map. Fifth Element. I see, Horror Acolyte. That's clever. I haven't seen Fifth Element in a while. Is there a 4K Blu-ray of it yet?
Oh, no.
Co-op with 2 players. Alright. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I should be screenshotting. I may have to... I hope it lets me have more than one save file, because if I want to go back and document this with screenshots, I really gotta... I'm glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex over Planet Popstar, too. Bandana Waddle Dee. You ever want a second player join? Let me know. I'll always be ready. Yay! It's that popular Kirby character, Bandana Waddle Dee.
Yep. He's a star.
Wait. I know, like, at some point, they're just going to leave Kirby all the way out, and the game will focus on him instead, right?
Right.
Okay. 2-player, yes. Let's do it. To the world map. Jump into it.
You jump.
A.
Okay.
Yeah, on Switch, they always make A be jump and B be attack. Yeah.
I'm sitting here pushing
Is A the one that's on the far right side?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
I know.
It's backwards.
It's the only console that does that. Natural Planes.
So I'm sitting here going, I'm pushing A, I'm pushing A, I'm not pushing A.
Okay, so here we are. Waddle Dee Town. Is that where we just were? Okay, let's just go do a level. I'd much rather stop and mess with the options.
I have no idea.
Tyler, what have you been playing this week?
I finished up playing Horizon Forbidden West.
Hey, not bad.
I started a game called Kenna, the Bridge of Spirits, or something like that.
Before you tell us about Kenna, did you get the Platinum in Horizon?
Yes.
Hey, way to go.
Thank you.
Did it require going out of your way very much?
No. No, Sony first-party game Platinums are typically very simple.
Nice.
I think I had like 60% game completion and had the Platinum.
Oh. I remember Resistance 2 had pretty grindy trophies.
Yeah, I would say more newer ones nowadays. Back then it wasn't like that, but now like Spider-Man's and stuff like that, they're all pretty simple.
So if I want to get a new ability, I have to suck somebody up, right? But it doesn't transform me. Do only certain ones transform you? Is that what it is?
Oh, it just teleported
No,
me.
come on. Let me have my sword back. Great, now I lost the sword.
Is Kenna not on Xbox? I figured it was on everything.
I haven't actually heard of it. How's it spelled?
K-E-N-A.
K-E-N... Yeah, that's Kenna, alright.
Huh, maybe it is a PlayStation console exclusive or something.
Could be, at least for a while. Yeah, good question, Monkbox. Well, earlier Brandy got teleported next to me when we got a little too far apart. Yes! Look what I get to do!
Be a soda machine?
I did! I ate a vending machine.
So what do you
That's so good. Look at that.
Do I eat things?
I don't... Can she eat things, guys? If you did, it would be holding the B button, or the Y button, I think, but I forget. What did I made say? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely that Sony is going to be as generous to the consumer as Microsoft is.
I don't think there's any chance. I don't think the Game Pass itself makes them any money. So, like, Sony's going to have a real hard time.
Can we get through there?
Now we can. Yeah, treasure.
Gold. Coins, whatever.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's going to suck if they get rid of, like, the traditional PlayStation Plus free games and stuff, or increase the price for that.
That would suck.
Mostly pretty much just happy with that. Especially if, like, they don't, put out something comparable to Game Pass. But increase prices.
Well, our friend Horror Acolyte, he doesn't have Game Pass, poor dude. But, of course, PlayStation's got to be his main system since he's got the PS5.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a giant bull. What do I do? Can I eat him? Yes, I ate the bull.
And you spit him out.
I was hoping it would transform me, but no such luck. We did it! We beat a level! This game is really cool so far.
Real tough level.
Hey.
Look at us flying around. I guess it wasn't the end of the level.
Just transporting to the next part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Xbox is still your main console? Okay. Poor Acolyte, if Series X opportunities came up, would you be interested in buying one right then, or is it a finances thing? Now the cannon can't get us.
Stupid headset is dying. Apparently I can plug it in.
I like being the wizard, you get to throw bombs. By the way, guys, I played the last Kirby on Switch. I forget what it's called. Does anybody remember the subtitle of the last main Kirby game before this?
Are you talking about the yarn one?
Is that what it was? Kirby's Woolly World? No, not Woolly World.
What's this?
Kirby tells an interesting yarn. It's probably that, right? Okay, I have to spit that out to get it. I've eaten a safety cone. You shouldn't get one at the moment. Wow, I mean, you got a really long subscription. I only get it year to year. This is the craziest power. Do you see it, Tyler?
No, my headset is dying, so I'm working on plugging it in.
Okay, no worries.
Oh yeah, you're a cone.
I've always wanted to be a conehead. France! We come from France! Oh, and I see a thing we can do with it. Here, come back up here after you get that guy. Alright, there we go. Yes! We got stuff. Kirby Star Allies? That sounds like it. It was probably Kirby Star Allies. Another one! Yes, that is neat. So it looks like the second player has a bit of a lesser experience in this since they don't get to do the transformation stuff.
Beat up things, basically.
Yes, but I mean, they still have more to do than in some games, because there's some where the second player just like, I don't know,
shoot
finds
stars
items.
or collect stars on the screen or whatever, like the Mario game.
Yeah, this is more engaging.
Girlfriend, still kind of girlfriend mode.
Indeed. Hey, look at that! We can just go under and not get shot. Yeah, and we get stuff. That's right, Darker Player. And there's also a Coneheads movie, which is pretty good. It's not hilarious, but it's just a fun movie, and I've always loved it. Saw it in the theater.
If you do it that, what happens?
Ah!
Okay.
Up we go.
Gotta get Coneheads in 4K Super HD.
Oops.
I totally would.
I'll keep going.
Okay, what's this? Yay, I got another capsule, whatever those do. Thank you, dearest. Yeah, they are a sidekick, but still, they get to do stuff, so it's not bad. Alright.
What do they call them? Gotcha machines or whatever? The little capsules?
They do in Japan.
There's
Or self-control. Self-control is not something I've been highly gifted with, but
it looks like you can inhale
this without dropping your current copy ability. What big object? Approach it and push B. Okay, we'll try. Did I mean this? Ooh, look at that. I got a... Ooh, neat. A bladed boomerang. Alright, let's fight. Anyway, guys, Kirby Star Allies, I had that, and I played it with some of my students, like, on the last day of school last year. That had 4-player co-op, which is really sweet. And I totally forgot that this was even going to be co-op, you know? I was thinking it would be in a Beyond co-op column. But, you know, it's a co-op game. Yeah. This is much better, because I get $25 just for this one review, as opposed to for writing 6 reviews. It takes me a month.
You'd make more money at Taco Bueno.
Yeah, but, you know, Co-Optimus is not about the money. It's about 2 things. Me loving the site and me getting to, you know, getting to review games and not having to pay for them. Hey, Javorce, we're glad you made it. Because, Tyler, we ran into an experience recently. You might have, a negative experience. You might have seen me say it in Discord. By the way, everybody, we have a Discord, and I hope you will all join and chat with us regularly, because it's a really good way for us to stay in touch and be friends outside of the stream. Anyway, at Co-Optimus, we requested a review copy of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and so, like, a day after all the reviews were coming out, we got an email saying, from external PR, not from literally 2K themselves, saying that they could not meet our request. So, Co-Optimus was denied a review copy of this big co-op game, and that's a bit insulting, you know, especially because we gave him a few articles. What in the world? I took over that thing, and then we freed a guy out of it. That's interesting. Yeah, everybody, please, all of you, please make sure you read the Beyond Co-op article, because, again, that was a month's worth of work, and it's a huge article, and it really needs your support. And not just reading it, but if you would also click one of the like buttons at the bottom of the article, that helps us. And leaving a comment helps us. So please do all those things if you can. And you know, I reviewed 6 games. You don't have to read them all. If you're somebody who doesn't like to read reviews, which basically means you're an alien, I think. But if you are one of those alien creatures, then, you know, you still just scroll to the bottom and do the like and comment. And that's good enough. It's not like you have to spend all your time reading it.
Reading is hard.
For some people, apparently so.
I read every day.
Yeah, but just so everybody knows...
Love it.
I mean, you probably already know this, but reading is a skill, just like playing basketball, playing video games, drawing, different things like that.
That thing's a weird turtle head.
Yeah, we need another safety cone, and there's one. We've got to go get it.
I wonder.
But
they're allergic to it.
I'm not going to say that's what she said, by the way. Oh, I got to eat that guy. How do I pop off my helmet? There we go. Okay, guy eaten. Then I spit him into this. How do I spit him out? No, not drop. Wrong thing. Oh, maybe I just used the sword to hit it. Yeah, that was it. Okay. I'll go back and get this cool ability. Yeah, exactly, Shitsu. I mean, we've been around for years and years, and we've given them so many Borderlands articles over the years. Like, yeah, I only wrote 2 articles for Tiny Tina's, but, I mean... Considering the amount of time I have to write articles, that's actually pretty good for me. And other games, though, we've given them a ton of articles. So, but it's an external PR firm that doesn't seem to respect our position in the industry, and that's a shame.
I am thoroughly enjoying the game, however.
Oh, yeah, I am the lead editor at Co-Optimus. Interesting story about Co-Optimus, which, by the way, is the site to go for, you know, like, co-op game information, like to find out how the co-op mode works in a game, like if it's split screen, if it's online, stuff like that. Like, we're the #1 resource for that, right? Well, I've been with the website since 2012, I believe it was. So, quite a while. And we're unfortunately not as big and active as we used to be, because, like, basically everybody, you know, all the writers left the site, and the main guy, the owner of... Over the years, is what I'm saying. The main owner of the site, he doesn't necessarily want to hire new people for some reason. I don't really get that, but I'm still there, and I'm keeping it going, you know? And I'm not the only... There is somebody else who does the database. Because our database is actually, like, our main feature. It's not necessarily reviews. Oh my gosh, that The creature is huge and scary. Ow, stop hitting me, please, Mr. Creature.
Don't have to kill his house or whatever.
Yeah, but how? We gotta find a... Oh, good. He's stuck on that. Maybe this will give us away. What are these? I'll take them.
Looks like a dragon.
He's a turtle.
That's true, Darker Player. Like, we reviewed Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, which is a very fine game. Ah, crap. Okay, I went the wrong way. Let's go up again and then over to the right. You coming up, darling? You need to get up here. Get in the water.
I can't see.
There you go. You made it.
I was like, I can't see where it is.
Hey, we got a capsule. But anyway, you know, being a games journalist is something that I bring to the stream. Hopefully again, even if not every single one of our viewers is really a reader, hopefully everybody appreciates. It helps me get connections and be able to get cool games to stream sometimes, you know. And I've been to E3 and I've been to PAX and all kinds of things. Dang it, we didn't make 5 tulips bloom. I'll have to do that another time. But hey, that adds some replay value.
Yeah, and get all the achievements. No achievement for you.
Ooh, I know. But look, I got whatever that is. That's an amiibo, right?
Looks just like a little toy.
Kirby was pulled into a vortex that appeared over his planet. When he woke up, he was in a new world. Let's see what it can do. Is the new power the swallowing big things? I think so. These are the capsules we get. Okay, switch. Yeah, I got a switch.
It's not a switch. It's a little star with the circle in it.
No joke.
Oh, it's a dog.
That's good, I like that about you.
A wolfie.
It's nice to meet you. It's always nice to make a new online friend who can be part of our community, you know. And I'm glad to be a part of Horror Acolytes community as well. Funny, you'd think they'd get along.
A woofie.
It was a nice dog. Good dog.
I'm part of Amaranth's community.
Yes, we know.
I'm sure you're highly valued over there.
Very highly valued.
Speaking of watching a big streamer, though, today I finally, for the first time, I tuned into one of Laura Shigehara's streams. Do you know who that is, Tyler?
I sure don't.
Laura Shigehara is the composer of the first Plants vs. Zombies, which is one of my all-time favorite games.
Like the musical composer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
oh yeah, it has cool music. It has like that do.
Yeah.
For real, very memorable songs, right? Plus a lyrical song at the ending, which was like a big highlight of the game, you know? And that's her singing it, you know? Yeah, she is a half Japanese woman. She's very cute, but also just a musical genius, you know? Very, very talented. And so she has her own Twitch channel, and her Twitch channel, when it's streaming, it just plays different songs of hers, and it plays like pixel art animations the whole time. And she's there chatting too, though, so like I was enjoying some of her music, and then I went and bought one of her albums because, you know, I own the Plants vs. Zombies soundtrack, but I don't own everything she's made, you know.
I need some
and she like
help.
Thanked me for going and buying it, so that was neat. Getting to interact with a composer whose work I really enjoy.
Yeah, I like to give Amaranth my money too.
On OnlyFans, you mean?
Yes. She always says thank you.
Does she... Tell me, Tyler, on her OnlyFans, does she show everything or not really anything?
I think she shows a good amount of stuff, but I don't know.
You really don't know?
No, I don't have her OnlyFans.
Gotcha.
Sure,
Yeah, because there are some cosplayers, you know, like sexy cosplayers, and they've got OnlyFans accounts, and they show more pictures there than what you would get on Facebook or whatever, but they still don't actually, you know...
Oh yeah, there's tons of OnlyFans accounts that
are pretty clean, relatively speaking. Okay. Yeah, I hope we'll be able to find some life, darling.
Let me see how much hers costs. What's her name?
Yeah.
Amaranth.
Yeah, some of them they'll have a free one, but you have to pay money for batches of pictures is another way they'll do it.
Yeah.
So I hear, because I don't know about this personally. Uh-oh. Are you alive?
Ooh, $6 31 days. That's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's really not bad, just to experience whatever the content is. Ah, crap. Hopefully we can bring you back. It would be good to learn how that works.
My health seems to be going up. So maybe it's just a time thing, maybe?
I hope that's all it is. Yeah, it looks like it, in fact. Yeah! Eat the capsule thing! What's that? It was a switch inside.
Revive.
Is that you to revive? No, that's a bad guy, right?
There you go.
Oh, she just revives. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way
I have to
first.
push a button, but yeah.
Oh, bad guys.
Okay.
They're mean dogs. Why are they bad dogs?
Because they are.
That's a lot, Icky. You mean $40 Malaysian or $40 American money? Yay! Darker player, out of all of us here, you'll probably be the one to get a million gamer score first, unless iMate is a lot closer than you. I have 300,000 something gamer score, which is a pretty good amount. You know, like people who aren't really achievement hunters look at that and they're like, "Whoa, really?" You know. But I mean, there's people that have way more than me.
I have no clue my gamer score.
I see, Lyle. Thank you.
I have 1 million trophies.
Do you really?
No.
You probably got a pretty good amount, I would imagine.
Yeah, my gamers. Mine would. I don't know. Mine would probably be higher than yours. If it was all said and done.
You do a little more game playing, and I do a little more watching of things.
Yeah.
Plus, your job doesn't make you work in your personal time, so that's good for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, as a teacher, we just don't have a choice. It's expected of
but
us.
You get 3 months off too.
Oh wow! You get shamed if you're unwilling. In fact, to how am I supposed to get that thing? Just go over it. Okay, got it.
Oh no, it almost killed me.
These guys are flaming Cuberts, by the way. Does everybody realize that? They're pretty much cussing at us like Cubert does.
Oh, Cubert cusses.
Yeah, like he has this little voice bubble, and it's like the symbols for cussing that you would see in old-fashioned newspaper comics and such.
I don't remember that.
How do we get in there? We'll have to find a way.
Cubert's hard. All I ever do is fall off the edge.
Yeah, it is hard, right? Did you play the newer one that they had on Sony?
The really bad one?
Is it really bad?
Yeah, I got like a bunch of 2s and 3s out of 10s.
Oh wow, dang.
You're talking about on the PS3?
Yeah, isn't it for the people who made Helldivers, or is it from a different studio? No, not Helldivers. It's they made Electronic Superjoy, right? I think it's
Cubert. That's definitely them.
Oh crap!
No, not the original Cubert, but the newer one. I could have sworn it was from the same publisher.
If you say newer, do you mean like 10 years ago newer?
Yeah, that is what I mean.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not them. That's just like one guy who does Electronic Superjoy.
The publisher, though?
I
think it has a publisher.
I don't know. Yeah, that's possible. There was that. Yeah, it's by that weird publisher that published a bunch of weird random stuff for a while on PS3.
Yeah, aren't they? It's like Loot Entertainment or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Congratulations, Dementia. Always glad to see one of our friends winning the contest.
But yeah, I played some of it. It wasn't very good.
That's too bad. I always wished.
In general, it's not very good.
Yeah, well, I mean, the classic arcade game. I mean, it came out during a time when games were very experimental. You know, like they weren't all just doing the same established thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know which way to go. So I have a lot of respect for the original Cubert, even if by modern standards it's too hard or whatever's wrong with it. But also, Tyler, I collect mini arcades, right?
Yeah.
And I have pre-ordered a 1/6 scale Cubert cabinet, which I should be receiving hopefully in the first half of this year. It's been pre-ordered for like a year.
Fancy.
Yeah, I can't wait. And the reason that I pre-ordered that, which normally I would kind of restrict to my absolute favorite games, but there's no arcade 1-up Cubert, like there's no other way to have a Cubert machine, so it's a pretty cool item to have.
Cool.
Oh, that's neat. I made probably I think ColecoVision was the company that made a bunch of those mini arcades. Like they made mini Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers and Pac-Man and things like that. So that might be what you have. Oh, look at that one. I should have eaten that one instead of killing it. Anyway, yep. Because now how am I going to do this? Let's find out. There's a trigger system, a fuse system. Okay, there we go. That's all I had to do. Darker player hates Cubart. You had Frogger and Cubert. Nice. Yeah, like I played one of those at a friend's house. I guess when I was a kid and they were making those, I was a little bit too poor for them. I was pretty poor as a kid. Hold on, what did that even do? We want to go in here first, right?
Well,
oh, I get it. You got to be in it when it goes off. All
yes.
right. Brandy Bell. Okay, run. Run, Paul, run. By the way, the Flash show on CW, not a good show, right? But like, run, Barry, run. That's one of their favorite things to say. Because he always has to be reminded every season that he needs to run. And it's not dumb and repetitive at all. Yes! Save the Waddle Dee. Yeah, and by the way, I made in a previous... If you follow me on Twitter or our newsletter, like 2 weeks ago, I think, I showed a photograph of my mini arcade collection. Not my arcade 1-ups, which is a whole other thing. But just the... I made a... I did a wall shelf and put them all up there. Tyler said his wall shelf is nicer than mine, but I don't believe him.
I don't know if I have any wall shelves. I have like bookcases and stuff that have things on them. Not books, of course.
I want to see if I could eat that guy.
Books are awesome.
Yeah, Tyler, you should at least be collecting gaming books. You know that, right?
Nah.
It's the truth. The first couple of seasons were okay. Is he talking about the Q*bert cartoon? He's not talking about the Q*bert cartoon. Oh my gosh, look what I can eat, Tyler.
There's a Q*bert cartoon? You're on fire now.
Yeah, from the 80s. There was also a Donkey Kong cartoon back in the day. I just ate a staircase.
Nice.
This is so silly.
You fall over on things.
I love falling over on
Where
things.
am I?
Aren't you behind me?
I can't see.
Oh, you're on top of me. All right, go over it.
No, look. I'm throwing spears.
Oh, I see. She's
I'm
right on
throwing
top
spears.
of me. This is wild.
I'm throwing spears at people.
This game is so good, you guys. Like, I mean, I knew people were excited about it, but I just didn't know what it was going to be like.
Aw, good one, her. He says it's a step up from your last power.
He might be right. Yeah. It's really elevated the experience. Alright. So, I guess I need you to go up there. Can you jump off or no?
Nope.
But if I spit it, we can still use it, so yeah. Okay.
Now
Oh, no, dang it. I just ate it again.
that was like...
Don't do that, Paul.
No, it automatically puts me on top of you.
I see. Gee, how terrible. R+A slide. Yeah, get the capsule. We got all the Waddle Dees or whatever they are. No, that's just a regular capsule, right? I don't know. Alright, let's go back and eat this sucker.
Go for it.
I just said a mouthful. Doesn't mean to stare. Tyler, you didn't even make one staircase joke. Come on now.
Amaranth must have done something.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not
do you...
that quick.
Do you really want the readers to outdo us? What's that thing on the wall? Uh-oh, now we got a part where I need to burn a fuse, so I guess I should go up.
There's fire right there.
Leave it right here.
Side.
Okay, go get the firepower.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over here.
What a game. Are you still with us, Mongbox? I'd love to hear about your spring break plans. I know you've been posting some interesting photos lately on Facebook. Run for it. Get in there.
What happened? The stairs in the way.
Seriously?
Yes.
How am I supposed to get up there then?
You have to eat the stair and move it, and then
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. At least I think so. Look.
Did it? It still went out. What am I doing? Oh,
You
just
have
don't
to
even
move
put
the
it there
spinner
yet, right?
off the
Yeah,
thing,
just
yeah.
don't even put it there until it's time.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not even hard? I mean, the stair is huge. It's not like
is-
just barely in the
Whoa!
way.
But look at this.
Where am I supposed to put it?
Can
I
you
guess
put it
I'll
on the
over
side,
here?
like right there?
I guess. Alright, fine. Okay. Now go get my firepower again.
Yes. This is a good one. Because I'm already up there. It's crazy. You can go up that way.
No, it made me drop my ability.
See?
But okay, yeah, I see. I don't know why I was trying to put it to the left. Give us the stuff. So Tyler, what have you been watching other than excellent sci-fi shows based on video games?
Hey,
yay, Brian! Thank you for following.
I didn't watch Halo. Halo's dumb.
Halo's not dumb, and you know that, Tyler. You used to like Halo.
So I watched The Challenge.
So you're saying that it was better to watch a reality show than to watch a new sci-fi show based on a game? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Heaven smile,
yeah. The Challenge is better than like every show that's ever been on.
Is it really one of your favorite shows?
Yeah, I love The Challenge. It's cool.
Well,
I don't even
tell
know
us
what
about
that
it.
is.
Yeah.
Real World Road Rules Challenge, where reality stars compete in weekly challenges, and then they vote people into eliminations, and then people get eliminated, and then some people win the $1 million in the final challenge.
Dang it, we didn't light all the lantern switches.
It's definitely...
The wanted poster. I saw a poster on a wall one time. I didn't know if that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tyler, like, I'm not saying I don't understand why you would like that, but I don't quite understand why it would be one of your favorites, but...
Definitely...
You like Jersey Shore,
classic,
though, so...
Classic reality. I do like Jersey Shore. It's funny.
Yeah. It's more sad to me.
But no, it's fun. When you get... you like the people that are on the show, and there's lots of recurring characters every year, and you get to know them, and it's fun.
I see. But Tyler, that doesn't mean there's no time in your life to watch, say, like, the first episode of a new show. I don't see those two things as being mutually exclusive. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, if a good new show comes out, then I'll check it out.
I know somebody who probably would share a rip or a torrent with you of new shows if you didn't have a good way to watch them. The Waddle Dee Save found a mysterious area, Treasure Row. Let's go check that out.
When a good new show comes out, then I'll let you know.
Everybody in our audience, how many of you guys have gotten to check out Halo on Paramount Plus? There is a free month subscription on Game Pass Ultimate. 30 seconds to do this. We'll see how well we do. Bowling for switches.
I wish I was the Situation. Situation's cool. I like Pauly D more, but I like the Situation.
Oh, God.
We watched Peacemaker.
Yeah, no, Peacemaker is actually one of my all-time favorite shows, and I wasn't expecting that. Because, I don't like that... Oh, you're not here? Won't let you play too?
I guess.
That sucks. It's a mini game, but it's restricted to only one player, which is not smart design for a co-op game. Come on, get it. Die, fool. Yeah, I agree, Perfect Zero. This Halo show, the closest point of comparison would be The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, right? And they don't seem to have the volume available to them, which is the... Oh, crap. I went the wrong way. Come on, Paul. They don't have... The volume is like a green screen replacement solution that is much better than green screen, and I hope movies start using it really soon. So they don't have that, so some of the compositing on, green screen backgrounds isn't always as good as I'm used to from watching the Disney Plus shows. But still, a really well done, really good looking show. And yeah, Tyler may not appreciate it, but the costumes are fantastic, and all the gear looks just like it would in the game, all the guns are super accurate and cool looking. And it's cool to see just a drama, an actual TV show going on with all these things that you're used to seeing from the games.
I've never seen or played the game, and I liked it too, so...
Yeah, she liked it. So, one thing, but I mentioned this in the newsletter, the guy does take his helmet off in the very first episode, and I had a couple of students at school who complained about that. They have turned on the show because he takes his helmet off. What do you think about that, Tyler?
Mr. Chief never take his helmet off in the...
In the games, he never has. And
he doesn't talk either? Or does he talk?
He talks.
Oh,
yeah. It's a little distracting not hearing his
He's a little better than
voice.
Link, but...
Is that the one we already did?
But then you never know he was a leprechaun.
Yeah, no, he's played by the guy who is the leprechaun Mad Sweeney from American Gods, and that's pretty cool. So I think we have to go back... Did we not do that level before? I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, guys, like, I understand having him take his helmet off because, you know, in the games he doesn't ever need to do that because it is a first-person shooter. And also, in a game, it doesn't matter if people behave differently, per se, than they would in real life. Because, Tyler, do you think in real life anybody would wear their helmet all the time?
I don't think that.
It is the way.
It would be very uncomfortable. It is
the way.
Apparently, it's the way. But, like...
Yeah, they even Mandalorians don't.
Yes. See, that's my point. Like, it's not realistic for someone always to wear a helmet because it makes you uncomfortable. Like, you couldn't do it all the time. But the
Does he wear it in the
Mandalorian...
shower?
The Mandalorian or Master Chief? Well, no, I don't think he takes showers. I think inside he's just always in the suit and he's always all pasty and sweaty and gross.
And he sleeps in it?
Apparently so, yes. Based on what they've shown us in the games. Eat snacks off 3 tree stumps.
He just wears like an adult diaper and goes to the bathroom in it?
No, it's like a filtration system, you know, like Iron Man 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure we all love the best part of Iron Man 2 is...
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, when he pees in his suit.
When he's boogieing with the DJ and he pees in his suit.
Yeah, it kind of ruins an otherwise good scene for me, but anyway. But yeah, no, I'm just saying, guys, like, so it's realistic to have him take his helmet off sometimes, and I don't personally mind that. But there is a show called The Mandalorian, which is very popular, that shows us you could have a character who doesn't take his helmet off barely ever, you know, and it works. So it seems like, as far as pleasing hardcore fans of the game, they would have been smarter to have him keep it off.
Well, they said they didn't actually pay a whole lot of attention to the game when they were creating the story and everything.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way, because the story is divergent. I mean, you've got the Covenant, you've got the Rebels, you've got the UNSC, or whatever they're called.
Should we have waited and jumped on his back first?
Something, yes. Can we not bring him back? That sucks. Oh well, maybe we're fine. Yeah, so it's a weird thing. Like, it's a cool sci-fi show, but it's not telling the same story from the games. So some people are not going to like that. I personally don't need it to tell the same story.
What's that thing?
Like, I'm just impressed by the accuracy of the, you know, other things about it. Like the creatures and the equipment and the suits.
It tries to shoot it at you?
Oh, probably. No, I can do it myself. There we go. Yeah. But we probably should restart the level. So we can get that thing that I messed up.
But can we drop down on it?
Horror Acolyte likes the Resident Evil movies. I do not. No, I like the first 2 okay.
First one's alright.
Can we? Yeah.
So can we drop down on it?
No, it's too far back.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. I can...
High enough.
Hey, look. I ended up over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can then... Can I end up over on top of that? No. So how do I break the box? Just fall off and shoot it?
Maybe.
Can't do like a pound, a ground pound.
It doesn't seem like it.
Invisible
I got it,
walls.
Alright, we didn't have to redo the level. That's fine. Yeah, so... Yeah, Paramount Plus also has a lot of Star Trek stuff. You know, it's got Discovery, which I'm going to have to check out, even though I've been resisting it for a long time. And it's got Star Trek Lower Decks, which is actually a super good cartoon of Star Trek that everybody should watch. Yeah. Very funny, but also very authentic. Like, it's just more Next Generation, which is great.
It also has like 30 seasons of The Challenge.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's something, you know. I don't think that means that people shouldn't watch new shows, but at least it's
The Challenge has new shows.
Oh, Tyler. Here we go. When will you learn? Alright, let's jump down. I don't think we need to go up there. Whoa! No, I don't think the animated movies are passable myself. I mean, they're just like one long video game cutscene, and I guess I can see how that wouldn't turn somebody off. But
animated, Resident Evil animated.
Yeah,
movie?
but the thing is, the actual story and cinematics of the Resident Evil games is not good. You know, like it's just insane nonsense, insane Japanese nonsense.
Just crappy Capcom Japanese storytelling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like there is good Japanese storytelling, but there's a lot of stuff that is totally divorced from human behavior and all those things, you know. And Resident Evil totally falls into that camp, you know.
Yeah, I never really cared about the Resident Evil story at all.
I think I need to fly across.
It's not
to
quite as bad as Metal Gear Solid, but it's pushing it.
Alright, because you kind of got me killed.
Sorry, John.
So.
I'm sorry, love. Okay, let's do this. Let's float across.
It's not better than Jersey Shore either. Jersey Shore is funny.
No.
Yeah, I just don't see the humor in it.
Pretty funny.
Seeing disgusting people be disgusting is a sad thing mostly. So how are we going to get up that high to shoot that?
I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing over here. Can anyone see what I need to do to get up at that?
There's something right there.
What?
That wall. It looks like it moves.
No, that wall will disappear after we shoot the target. Is what it is.
Probably get up there further on and then go back like you did before.
I hope you're right, because otherwise it's going to be frustrating. Yeah, no, I mean, like, visually, those cutscenes are fine, but I need stories to be written by people who have interacted with other people in their lives. They've had girlfriends, they're not virgins, they read books and things. You know, like, I need all those things from the writer of a story, or I can't enjoy the story very much. 3 snacks off of stumps. Yeah, we did that. No, it really looks like we're just gonna be moving on. Can you aim with the other stick? Let's find if there's a way to aim.
Achievements anyway.
Yeah, but you get stuff. You get cool stuff. I mean,
it's not cool stuff. It's little digital content that's completely worthless.
You understand that this game is super cool, don't you, Tyler?
It's cool, but like...
So there's no way to make a platform to jump on. Could I have jumped on that enemy? I don't think you bounce off of enemies in this.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right, Horror Acolyte. Like, sometimes I don't mind campy stuff, but this is just not one of those situations.
Well, I don't think that... I mean, I don't know. Maybe some of the old Resident Evil styles go for that, but like Metal Gear Solid and stuff's not going for campy. They take themselves seriously, and that's like the biggest part of the problem.
That it's like overly serious.
That it's so bad, right? That it's so bad when they're trying to be serious and entertaining and good.
Yeah, that is a problem. Although some people really don't mind. Like some people just really dig the Metal Gear story stuff, which I don't get.
You're killing yourself.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll move on. I'll look it up later. Hold stick to aim. Seriously? Hold attack to aim. Oh, thank you. Did the game tell me that? And I didn't see it? Jono, my hero. I mean, a little late to the party, but thank you.
Wow. That was a big star.
Yes, it was. That's what she said. It's up here. Oh, we got some targets and stuff.
Yeah, you get to aim with those now.
Why not? Uh-oh. I don't know how much time do I... Get that way. Yeah! Booyah! Yay, we saved a Waddle Dee, or whatever he is.
Are those called macaroons?
They should be Waddle Dees.
No,
what did I
just pick up? Cookies, the little French cookies that you picked up.
Oh, it's the same hat I already had, which, by the way, you would have to even get in here, so it's kind of pointless. But I guess it's in case you spit it out. Oh, was it a French cookie, a macaroon? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha.
I just had a whole bunch of data. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I like the original Metal Gear Solid game. I didn't like 2 or 3. Stealth isn't totally my thing.
What about the Raiden one?
2?
Metal Gear.
Oh,
no,
Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
It was alright. It wasn't as good as some of Platinum's better
games.
Out.
Ah! Okay, make sure we get all the flowers.
But like, yeah, 2 and 3, like you couldn't even play the game. Like it was just constantly interjecting you with
Run, darling!
Story, where they call you on that little phone thing or whatever and bother you for 10 minutes, and like you couldn't even get into the flow of the game on those. But the first one was really a lot of fun.
Well, Tyler, isn't it true that you don't particularly enjoy cinematics?
The story on Horizon was not terrible.
Oh,
You should have let me got the.
oh, I'm so
The
sorry.
cinematics were long.
Yeah, but I'm saying in general, don't you kind of dislike cinematics?
Usually stories in games are pretty bad and a waste of time, yeah.
It's too close to reading a book.
Yeah.
I don't, like I said, there are some games, some Japanese games in particular, where they don't know anything about writing and they're just like flailing on screen, and Japanese gamers don't seem to mind it, and many American gamers who are fans don't mind.
I'm
I
on
do
your back
myself.
now again.
Oh, neat. But can I break into that? But it does, I don't know, like I'm still always interested in whatever the story is for almost any game, unless like we're streaming and we don't want to waste time on it or something.
What's the difference between a macaron
Ah,
and
crap!
a macaroon?
Sorry, darling.
Spazpool, Mr.
Yeah.
French teacher.
Good to see you, Spazpole. Spazpole, our friend, he comments on a Facebook post, and then he doesn't respond to the reply. Kind of reminds me of Royal Bob.
Nobody responds to the Facebooks as much as you do.
Yeah, well, they should. It's got a good notification system built right in there.
Yeah, everyone loves the story in a good indie walking simulator. They're always the best.
Well, I mean,
Played-
they quite...
I can't remember which one I played. Dear Esther, maybe that was bad.
Really? You didn't like the story of Dear Esther?
Can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was something.
Is there anything over there to the right? That's just detail, right? Yeah! You saved a hidden Waddle Dee. All the hidden Waddle Dees. Haha. First time chat from Yellow Lego Guy.
ED.
You think Yellow Lego Guy is a real viewer, or is he that guy, the guy who has all the
The guy
multiple
that does
personalities?
duplicate.
Yeah.
I
Who's
don't
like,
know.
Oh, sorry.
is that you, Spazpole?
Yeah, I was just piping in to say the difference between macaron and macaroon. It'd be different.
One's the French president and one's a French cookie.
Yeah, no. So if it's the two-level, like, if it's like the sandwich cookie you're thinking of that comes in all the assorted colors,
Yeah.
that's a macaron,
Okay.
and that is 1-0. Macaroon is long-un, like tune, 2 O's, and that is like a coconut cookie where the
Yeah,
bottom
I've
is
seen
dipped.
those, like the Girl Scouts cookies. I always wondered, like, why they were called the same thing. So they're not called the same thing.
They're not. The one
I
is
always just
macaron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so the
man.
one you think of is a macaron, and then the other thing is a macaroon.
At
Got
least
it.
it tells you what the hidden thing is after you've completed the level.
Because I've always called the colorful ones macaroons, but I guess that's wrong.
Yes. So
And
now
by the
you
way,
know, and knowing half the battle.
thank you, Spaz, Damien.
I'll drop
I
it.
did not even know.
Yeah, and by the way, Horror Acolyte says you're utterly wrong, Tyler, about What Remains of Edith Finch.
Maybe I didn't play that one.
Yeah, there are a
No,
lot
I didn't
of them.
say anything about Edith Finch. I said Dear Esther.
Oh, my bad, you're right. Sorry.
I didn't play What Remains of Edith Finch. That was a PlayStation one, wasn't it?
It's on
I heard
everything.
Firewatch I heard was good too, but like I can't play those games. Like, if I wanted to do that, I would watch a movie.
Edith Finch I played at PAX South one year. And by the way, they canceled PAX South. Like, it's done for good.
Yeah, I
That's a real
saw.
shame. Like, I wouldn't be going to any gaming conventions probably right now because I'm not at a point where I can fully resume normal life, because of the pandemic or the endemic or whatever you want to call it. But it's still a sad thing because the times I went, I had a really great time. Can I go in that? Fire treasure. It's a mini game. Let's do it. Yeah, I was always interested in Firewatch. Doesn't Firewatch also has ghosts, right? There's fire and ghosts. Am I right?
Spoilers. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah, I haven't played a walking sim in forever. They don't do anything for me.
Aw. Solid voice acting. Yeah, no, just, a game that tells a TV or movie-like story, there's I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, story's a story.
Like the Telltale games, I could never get into those either.
Oh, those, yeah, I don't know. They're a bit like slow for me, I guess. Oh, is Firewatch on Game Pass? I don't spend a lot of time checking things out with Game Pass, unfortunately, because I've always got a million review games to play just on my own, you know, so even though I have a Game Pass subscription, I don't get that much use out of it, which is kind of a shame. You tell him, I made. No, Tyler has really good taste in games in general, but, you know, like, we all have a few genres that aren't quite our thing. Like, I don't especially like puzzle games, and I don't play very many sports games, etc. Strategy games don't work very well for the stream. Not that I don't like them, maybe offline sometimes. But one of the reasons why Tyler's such a great co-host is he knows a lot about the games industry, and he does play a lot of games in general, like more than a lot of people. Isn't that right, T-Dog?
I do, but yeah, those sort of interactive movie games are not for me. You want to call them?
I really, Spazful is paraphrasing for you, Tyler.
Yeah, I like lots of video games. I just finished Horizon.
Yeah, just wait till you get to know him a little bit better. You'll see that, you know, he's a great co-host, because the thing about our stream is we're a variety stream, right? And we are always streaming different things. We don't just stream big games like this. We mostly don't stream big games like this, you know?
Yeah.
So it's good to have somebody who can appreciate all these different kinds of indie games.
And when you're ready to talk about like real games that actually have gameplay, then I am all ready to talk about them.
Is that so?
That's right.
Games without all the big words, Tyler?
They can have big words. They just can't just non-stop talk about them and let me actually do something with the game.
I see.
Interactive experience, not just a movie.
No, Horror Acolyte makes a good point. Ratalaika and Chili Dog Interactive are your favorite games, Tyler. Wait, let's go left
horrible.
first. Well,
and like I said, the worst part is they clog up the stores, and like you can't even find things or keep track of indie game releases anymore.
To an extent,
which one is garbage and which one is actually a good game.
Collectively, they do kind of do that. I wouldn't say like just Ratalaika does it or whatever, but if you think of how many of them there are, how many publishers are doing that nowadays.
Right.
Yeah. But I did want to make the point, you know, I reviewed 6 games recently. I hope everybody reads my Beyond Co-op March reviews. But one of those games was a Ratalaika title. It's a classic game called Motoroader MC. Because, Tyler, one thing that Ratalaika does now that I really appreciate is they're publishing classic 16-bit games on the modern consoles. You know, and not just on PlayStation, but on all of them, you know?
Cool.
And yeah, and so that makes me very happy because, you know, those are not just throwaway games. They're games that somebody used to really like, you know, games that somebody paid $50 for back in the day.
Yep. You still only have to play them for about 30 minutes to get all the achievements.
Yeah, that's the thing. This game that I reviewed, Motoroader MC, which is a top-down racing game. It's sort of a party racing game, you know, like every track is a single screen and everybody just cruises around it and you can shoot each other. It is a fun game, like particularly to play with somebody else. But yeah, the achievements, you can get them all in approximately 30 minutes, for better or worse. I would say I mean, I even say that in the review, that they're selling their game short by doing that.
Yeah, they are.
But, I mean, like, it means that if you want easy achievements, you can buy that game, but if you like classic games, you can buy that game. So it's not exactly a lose-lose situation. Yeah, they published Grey Lancer, which is a really neat shoot-'em-up, and there's another one too. I forget what the title was. And I mean, the more they keep doing it, the better. Let's go up. We're invincible.
How you get up?
We're just supposed to run through it. Oh, secret. That's how we get up. Do we go up or through that hole there? Jono, can you tell us, is the door with the things over it the right way to go? Probably is. Yeah, I bought Grey Lancer. Like, I don't feel bad about. I mean, they only charge $8 for it, and the same with Motoroader. Like, it's a classic game that I never thought would get re-released, and here somebody is porting them to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, yet not Steam. Should also be on Steam.
Port Pickle Cubicle to PlayStation.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Except if it was Ratalaika, you'd only have to beat the first 6 levels.
You would,
Yeah.
but I mean, you know, achievements are not everything. Like, as long as it's a real solid game, you can just play that real solid game and enjoy it for what it is, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a good game. Like Kickle.
Yeah, I miss those kind of games. And publishers like Ratalaika do make some games like that still, you know. The classic 2D puzzle games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that! I just ate a bunch of lockers.
They sure like to have you be square a lot.
They do. How do I tip this over? I just have to hold it down.
Hold the stick.
I'm holding it.
Very slowly.
Am I supposed to... There we go. That's the goofiest transformation. So is that a poster that we can eat?
The burgers are that way.
Jono, can we do anything with that poster, or is it just a detail? It's hip to be square. Thank you, Vlad. I'm glad you see it that way. It's telling you where to go. Okay. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Well, I guess we're going to make this the last level that we play, everybody. Tyler, what do you think of this Kirby game here?
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Indeed. And I mean...
Cool that it has, like, mostly full co-op. It'd be cool if, like, the second player could have had Kirby powers, too, but...
Yes, and the mini games that are only one person can do, that's just kind of a lack of effort on the developer's part.
It still looks a little bit easy, which is, I mean, that's always been Kirby's thing, and so it's not really my thing. Like, I like a little bit of a challenge. Most games are pretty easy anymore. But
That is true. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it too. It's just such a creative experience. Like, it's an interesting world, which is not necessarily what you would expect from Kirby.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little different world-wise.
Oh,
You
I guess.
You have woofies and stuff instead of... But there's no Lolo or La 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 or whatever, so that's -2 already.
Yeah, do you think they'll appear eventually?
I don't know. Hopefully.
I can poke this guy in the butt with my spiny powers. It looks like a spiny from Mario, but I can't tell if it really is.
I'm sure it's...
Come on, Wild Frosty. This is a $60 game, but, I mean, it totally seems worth it to me. Horror Acolyte pointed out that it's a little bit short if you're not trying to do the, you know, all the optional objectives and stuff. But I really don't see why you wouldn't do all the optional
Dude, he ate me!
Ah! Wiggle the
isn't it
stick.
pretty short?
Yeah, apparently, I forget how many hours. What did you hear, Horror Acolyte? Like, in general, I would like a game to be shorter, because I don't tend to finish longer games. Yeah, that's true, Vlad. Well, actually, not every Nintendo game. I mean, Big Brain Academy is only 30. But most of them, yeah. You need that life, darling? Right there. There you go. What did we just do?
Frozen.
Oh, you froze the bunny.
Get the bacon. You know that? I'll get this one.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. But it's like we can high-five each other when we get close. I don't understand what it does. So, I just want to point out it was really nice of Nintendo to provide us with this. What does this box do? It's dropping boxes down a conveyor. Uh-oh. Is that it? It's not going to drop another one? It seems like that might be involved with a secret.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if it was only like a 3-hour game and it's $60, I could see that as being too short. But as long as it's... Again, keeping in mind that there's a lot of replay value from doing the levels over to get all the stuff, you know, like, as long as that is a sufficient length, that's fine.
No, you don't get achievements for doing all that extra stuff.
Well, it's a shame, but you get... I mean, you probably get more levels and things. Whoa, whoa, ah!
Do so.
I would think so. I probably should have broken that one box and it would have
Maybe
had
more
something in it.
mini levels.
Yeah, you know. Like things you can view. I don't... Oh, look, I can put this fire out.
A new cool skin that you'll never use because you beat the game.
Well, this is a game that I can see myself trying to go for more stuff. Oh, I mean,
Oh crap!
yeah, I got him.
5 to 6. Yeah, it's a
Dang
little short for a $60 game.
Yeah, but keep in mind, it's not all there is to the game. There is more time to get from it if you want to. And that's fine for me.
Yeah, but you get paid $60 for it either.
No, but if I had paid 60 for it, I would play it, beat it, do all the stuff, and I would feel happy. But I mean, I'm just not a regular consumer because I'm always getting different games and doing different, you know. There's a hamburger, darling. You should get it.
Oh, you get to be a locker again for 10 minutes.
Yes,
to
I-
fall over.
I love it. It seems like it's tipping over faster than the first time.
That one did, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you pushed the buttons wrong or something else.
No, I think it was just trying to be dramatic maybe the first time. There's an ice cream sign. Does that mean anything? Doesn't look like
Ice
it.
cream.
Can I eat that? It means ice cream, of course. Any upcoming games you're excited about, Tyler?
No. Elden Ring sounds cool, but I'm not gonna play it anytime soon, but it sounds cool.
Is there any particular reason you wouldn't just get it and play it soon?
Yeah, because I have like 4 other Dark Souls styles games to play.
That you
I
haven't
want to
beaten
play
and
them
all
that are much cheaper, like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3.
You still haven't beaten Dark Souls 3?
Uh-uh.
I didn't quite beat Dark Souls 3, but I played a pretty good amount of it.
That's good.
Yeah.
I beat 1 and 2.
Not bad. Lila is asking if there are any other big Switch games coming along. I mean, this just came out, so like, yeah, it's a little while before they'll release the next one, right? But there's probably some stuff. I don't keep up with the Nintendo Directs all that closely. I mean, a lot of people who own Switch are looking forward to the Ninja Turtles games that are in the works for it, but they're also in the works for everything, so they're not exclusive. Mario Strikers and, oh yeah, Switch Sports. And I think I would like to, I'll probably try to review Switch Sports, you know, like it's not the kind of game that I would necessarily buy for full price.
Some of the games look really bad, but some should still be fun, like golf and bowling.
Yeah. There's so much stuff in one of those games that usually you could get your money's worth no matter what. Alright, let's go eat this thing. New Xeno Chronicles.
I'm trying to think what was in the last PlayStation one. I don't remember.
Uh-oh, this one's taking a long time again.
There was some.
Alright, this...
Oh, it's because it's nailed in or something.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
to the wall.
Oh, I just squished Brandy.
You're gonna
And we're at the end of the
wall
level.
down.
Is there nothing over here to the right? Just checking. Alright. There is something up at the top we want to get before we touch that, so don't touch it yet. Let's go up the ladder. Wheat bowling. By the way, iArcade just got a bowling game. First one that it's got. And it's an original bowling game. It's not like a classic game. And it has... I think it has online play and everything. And it's only $5, which is a good price, you know. But, yeah. I wouldn't mind having a real classic bowling game. You know, I like a good arcade sports game. Like a true arcade game. Yeah. By the way, it's been a long time since we streamed a bowling game at all, Tyler. You know, like there was one for the Xbox that we switched.
That weird one, yeah. It was like a Japanese bowling game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And like I like that when they have like good looking characters. That makes a difference to me. If they're real plain looking American style character models,
Yeah.
I may not be interested. Yeah, we got some capsules, Buffahorn. Let's go back to the hub world and then we'll do the closing.
Okay.
Yeah, more Kirby action. It's interesting, there hasn't been any story things happening for these levels. I guess maybe, it looks like there's maybe a boss level and then we would get some actual story advancement after that.
Possibly. That's a good point, though. You've kind of just been going through these dilapidated areas.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of Super Mario World, Tyler. You know, like all these little levels on a world map and you play them and beat them.
Yeah.
But we would expect a little more story from a game of this type, probably.
Well, with this setting, maybe
Yeah.
they were going for something more.
So hopefully it comes after that. But we want to wrap it up before you have to go eat dinner or whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an omelet for dinner.
Ooh. Do you just make it from scratch?
I just have some salsa and some cheese and some. I forgot what else I was gonna. Oh, I have some ham that I'm gonna put in there.
Yeah, it's good to have some kind of meat in it.
Yep.
We do it with sausage or bacon over here.
Yeah, if I
Sausage.
had that, I would put it in there, but I just have some ham that I can throw in real quick.
Gotcha. And by the way, everybody, it looks like there's a kind of a hub thing here to come back to and build. Look at that. We're gonna get some cinematics and whatnot. Waddle Dee Cinema. So everyone, we have been. Oh, sorry.
I should let you use the Waddle Dees like Keflings and have like a whole Kefling game within this game.
That would be really neat. Man, I miss those Kefling games. Why haven't they made
they're
a new
fun.
one?
I would play another one in a second.
Me too. And just to imagine with like a bit of a bigger scale and some fancier
Yeah.
graphics. Let's go see what the
you
cinema
to
has.
get on it.
For real, are they still around, I wonder? It's been
I
a
think they
while.
were like a Utah publisher, and I think I looked them up, and they were either doing mobile games or they were doing nothing.
That's a real shame. They had like a ninja squirrel game for Xbox One.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
like, get the acorn squirrel or whatever.
Yeah, and that was several years ago, and that's the last time I remember hearing about them. Because entertainment is important. That's very true. Oh, nice. Shitsu like the Kefla. Nut Jitsu, that's right. Easy achievement game.
Yeah.
One of the first easy achievement games for the Xbox One.
It was like it was like the game that's like, look, you can play this game on the side of this screen while you're playing a real game on your main screen. One of those features on Xbox that people used twice and then forgot about.
Yeah, there was that. And by the way, yeah, these little cinematics we can watch, we'll just put one on. But Super Mario Brothers movie, I mean, I'll definitely see it. I'll have to encourage Tyler to see it, and maybe he will or maybe he won't.
I want to see it, but I don't know that I'll go out and see it. Is it going to be on like Paramount? Because then I'll watch it.
I mean, I'm sure it will come to a service eventually, but it is a theatrical release. Nintendo's not going to do a streaming release first. Okay, let's go see what's down here. We just come and sit down and watch the movie, is that it? Mm-hmm. So, everybody, we've been playing Kirby and the Forgotten Land for Nintendo Switch. $60 game. It is a 3D platformer with 2-player local co-op. It puts Kirby in a new, interesting post-apocalyptic world, and it's just, wow, what a great and interesting game. Like, I'm having an absolute blast with it. One of the best games that we've streamed lately. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed seeing it. Thanks to Nintendo for providing me with a review copy. I'm excited about publishing a review of this game this coming week, so I hope you'll all read it. Remember, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always have good prizes. So we'll see you next week. Thank you, Tyler and Brandy, for co-hosting.
Always.
Tyler?
Yep. I said yep.
I did.
Yeah, but we didn't hear it.
Oh.
So, we love Tyler. Definitely love Brandy. We love all you guys. We'll see you next week, and remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
Bye.
That ought to hold those little Waddle Dees. Looks like there
Perfect.
is a new Kefling game
Really?
from 2018 and it's on Steam.
What?
Oh, it's a VR game.
Oh, well, maybe that's why we haven't heard about it, because we don't
Maybe
pay
that-
attention to VR games.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I mean,
Yeah.
I would, but I bet you the scale is much smaller than the other Kefling games do to VR.
Wouldn't be surprised. By the way, speaking of VR, Human Brian's daughter, Brian Rietta, just turned 4 today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so everybody make sure to tell him happy birthday for her.
Happy birthday, Brian Rietta.
Yes, definitely. But when you see him, make sure you tell him.
I would want to kick a Kefling or two. That is true.
Brian has shared so many pictures of Brian Rietta. You know, it's like I feel like we know her very well.
You know how Brian is with his social stuff.